So just finished up the video, but I'm gonna redo the intro. This is the review for the Acer Predator XB3 off eBay Refurbished Acer Predator store. But before we get into that, I want to point out in the end, I do say some things about subscribers, giveaway, doing another review, making this a thing. If it goes well, if it blows up, yes, we might be doing a giveaway for one of these, or if I test another monitor that someone recommends, I might be giving it away. So like, subscribe, stay around to the end, comment too, and yeah, enjoy the video. I know it's not the best quality, but I mean, it's my first video. We might, hopefully, in the future, if this blows up, we'll upgrade setups, get a whole room dedicated to this. I just did it in my dining room and in here. So, but this is a real review. You have to stick around to the end to get all the information. There's a lot to take in, but fantastic monitor, honestly. You gotta watch it to understand, and there'll be game clips showing everything. So I hope you enjoy the video, and here you go. Before we get into the video, I'd like to point out, setting, quality, not the best around here, but I would like to point out this is gonna be a real genuine review. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you need to go buy this. I genuinely think this is a good purchase, and this is the first video, and if it does well, I might do more. I can run up to Walmart. They had a Samsung that I was looking at, curved. I'm gonna explain why I didn't go with a VA panel later, because I did a lot of research before I bought this, and this is the one I found, and I'll explain why I got this one and why I'm making the video on this one here in a minute. But yes, this will be the first video, and I bought this monitor off eBay, refurbished from the Acer store. It's an Acer Predator XB3. It is 1440p. I keep trying to say 140, I don't know why. It's 1440p, 165 hertz, and 400 nits of brightness. It is also a 1 millisecond response time. Now, before we get into the monitor, I want to talk about the packaging real quick. So everything was all right packaged in the box, like the stand and stuff, but this is also another feature. The stand, it raises and it tilts. But the monitor was literally like this. All right, after technical difficulties, the monitor was like this in the box on both sides. This is all that was protecting the screen. And that was one of the bad reviews, was it wasn't really packaged that well. And also, on top of that, goes to the side, this was the box it was in, with just this flimsy masking tape on each side. So, I mean, packaging could be a little bit better, dock points for that. But like I said, so it rotates. I mean, you got I'm getting freaking smudges. I'm gonna clean my screen after this. And I've been using it for about a month now. The link for it will be in the bio. I got it off the Best Buy. Oh, and also, stand rotates. Gotcha. Stand rotates. Just that much. Not a full rotate, but whatever. I never forgot to show that off. But this monitor, oh wait, I keep forgetting stuff. I'm gonna keep pulling back up. This is genuine. I'm not doing anything. You're gonna see it right here, right now. No first takes, all first takes, except for when we had the technical difficulty. It has a place right here for you to put your headset right here, which I don't really use it because I have it up against the wall. It's kind of in a weird spot, but if I'm not gonna be playing for a few days, or if I'm doing work, like, I'll just throw it back there, throw my controller behind the monitor, and it gets it out of my way. I like it. I mean, like I said, I don't use it all the time, but it has a use. So now, let's turn this bad boy on. Hopefully, it doesn't screw me up. There it goes. So as you can see, you have the RGB. I'm probably in it now. Alright, more technical difficulties. So it's turned on, and here in a minute, I'm going to take it back in there and show you all the settings I use. I was just showing it has RGB. You can turn it on and off and change the colors. But the gameplay on this, I would say it's nice. I would say the quality is very good for it. As you can see on the home screen, I mean, it's bright, it's HDR. And then for some games, so like Assassin's Creed, obviously it's an old gen game, I'm just using it as an example. I mean, it's still, like I said, the PC shuts off for a second, and it switches some settings around. It comes back on, the monitor does. And it doesn't really turn off, it just goes black and then comes back on. And it only does it for old gen games that are like, it's an X and S version, but it doesn't exactly support. It's great, I would have to say. It still looks amazing. There's no blurring or anything. And then on Rainbow Six Siege, it's a little more high performance game. I would say it's a very good experience. Now, if you are just very picky, very picky, and I mean very picky, and in this video, the phone camera makes it look way worse. There is some screen stuttering that happened. I just booted up the game, and it always does it a little bit first game. But I mean, it's not that bad. It's honestly not even noticeable sometimes. Like, I have to be really focusing on it. Now I'm gonna show you. Sorry for the squeaky chair. Like I said, hopefully these videos get better. But I'm doing it with a little bit of natural lighting coming. The other clips have my light on. This is just a little bit of natural lighting now from this window that's has a little blind peak coming through. But yeah, so let's go through the settings right here. HDR on. Audio, I have it off right now. We'll do a sound review here soon. And system, we'll go to ambient lighting right here. You can turn it off, on, go down. You can do wave, fixed, breathing, and then you have blue, red, which doesn't show up good on camera. It's like an amber, but it's actually red in person. And then green, which is not this light green, but it's a little bit darker green. Looks good. I don't know, I usually do blue, but for this video, we'll just do wave. So, oh yeah, let's go through the different graphical settings we have here. So this is standard. I'm gonna show you the difference. Standard, just a little bit dimmer, looks decent. And you have Eco, which is a little bit brighter. And then graphics, which is pretty good still. And then HDR, which turns it off and goes to that. I don't know which one I just went through. Oh, no. You have G3, G2, G1. I just leave it in HDR. So what happens when you switch games, I'll show you now. So let's go into Rainbow Six Siege. Let's let it boot up. I need to get rid of this. Sorry for the squeaky chair, guys. I really am. I accidentally canceled. I'm gonna try to sit back and let it creak out. All right, I'm gonna let it roll through. See, nothing changed, nothing shut off. It's working perfectly, and it looks amazing. So we go here. I'm gonna show you this. We go to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We'll just load this up. See, monitor goes black. A few seconds, turns back on, but you can see the graphics. Oh yeah, and this shows the backlight bleed. You do have a little bit of backlight bleed in this, but to me, it's not too bad. I don't mind it. So I go through, and the graphics are still amazing. It's just, you can tell it's a little bit dimmer. I think it goes into standard settings. Go up a little bit like there so you can see it better. Oh yeah, and on the phone, it doesn't show up as good as in person. I will say that. It's still kind of blurry. And see, go back out, monitor shuts off. Back to normal settings. The audio test on these speakers. You might want to upgrade them. They're okay to me, but I'm probably going to upgrade them eventually. But let's click on this. Like, listen, this video is so cringy. I don't know why I did this. The only point I did that was because I need a place to set my phone to record because I'm back. We do not care. So I don't know if that's showing up. Let me swip it around. So I don't know if it's gonna come through even clear. They're very quiet. I mean, it's not like a TV stereo at all. But I mean, it does all right. It's iffy, but I have been looking at speakers at Best Buy, and honestly, I've been seeing this going around a lot. Temu. I might buy the Best Buy ones I want for $30, just a cheap pair that work very good, and compare them to cheap Temu ones and see if those Best Buy ones are really worth your money. So we can do that and see, but we're gonna roll the outro again. My review on the Acer Predator XB3. Amazing budget monitor. if you don't want to spend a lot, but you still want to spend a little bit to get a good monitor, this is it. This is the one. Predator XB3, 165 hertz. Do everything you need to do. And also, I meant to say this earlier, point this out. If you have an Xbox Series X, it does have 2.0 connections, so you're good there. But for PS5, the HDMI ports are not 2.1. So you're not gonna have the 4K or 1440p at 120 hertz. But on Xbox, you're good to roll. Like when I play Rainbow Six Siege, I get like 130 frames at minimum, and on a bad map, it'll be 120. I mean, I like it. It's a good monitor. I would recommend buying it to anyone. I'd recommend it to any of my friends. I actually recommend it to my friend, and he's probably about to buy one. So this is the part of the video where I ask you to like, subscribe, and if we get enough likes on this video, I'll say like, we'll just go with 500 likes, because I mean, if I'm spending another $200 on a monitor that I don't need, and you know what? We'll do a giveaway after I review it. If it's because I don't need it, so I'm gonna stick with this. If good or bad, whatever. If it's bad, I'm not gonna give it away. I'm just gonna resend it back, and we'll get another one and see if it's any better. And once we find a good one, we'll do a giveaway. And I might even buy another one of these and do a giveaway on this for free. Just give it away to a subscriber. So we'll just have to see. And yeah, if you have a monitor you're looking at and you want me to do a review on it and give you my honest opinion before you go and spend your money on it, then yeah, I'll buy it and review it and let you know. Get back with you, give you the report. This one, good, buy it. Link will be in bio, everything.